Hello and welcome. I am Arumba. Thank you for joining me. This is episode 19 of Let's Play the Old Gods, Crusader Kings 2. That is a retinue. Do not disband it. Do not disband it. Every single time I play with a retinue, I always want to disband it. I can't help it. So, there's a problem because we're not at war. Which there's no one to. We're not at war. I've actually been playing. Surprisingly, it's kind of strange. I've been playing the Old Gods outside of this playthrough. I can't get enough of it, so I'm playing it kind of. One that I record, one that I just play a little bit to mess around and kind of experiment. So like I loaded up some of the other pagans over here. I checked out the West African pagans, and experimented with some of their mechanics a little bit because it's a little bit different when you're playing without boats. Like, these guys over here, you'll notice they have no technology. So like he has no boats at all. So raiding is weird without boats. And then the other thing that I've been doing is I also did do a quick little kind of restart and just see how quick I could form the empire of this thing, and it was very, very, very quick. The Empire of, what is it called again? Scandinavia. Yeah, it's very easy to do. I did it in, like, I don't know, 20 years. Maybe even it was less, I don't remember. It's crazy. It's really abusive. But, and then lastly, before we get started, the other thing that I started to do was I got a lot of practice in with using my new keyboard shortcuts mod, which is awesome. And I am super good at raiding now. So, shall we attack or shall we raid? That is the question. Let's see what our Casus Belli is on this guy. We could do the subjugation of Sweden and take all of Sweden. That would be nice. How much power do you have? 4,000 men. I have more than that. Rather than subjugate him, or what's this then? This thing makes no money. You must have just taken it. Both of them. Yeah. Oh, and I was trying to figure out why I could not do a subjugation of this one. I don't know. Yeah. Is it probably, she's the wrong religion? I don't know. I don't know. I don't understand. Makes no sense to me. It doesn't matter. Does not matter. So, I am going to do this thing a little bit since we don't have any adult men. So we'll do men who are not in prison, who are any marriage, not currently a ruler, yes my religion, yes my culture, yes an adult. And let's do a quick check to see if we can find any better people. We have excellent advisors across the board. Nothing really jumps out, so we'll go with stewardship, since that increases conversion and income and all that. Their income is my income. And how about we give you Hamburg? The county of Hamburg. Very nice. So now we're not over our limit, which will help out with the vassal opinion. Everyone loves me, because I'm amazing. Right? You're supposed to say, yes, Arumba, you are amazing. I know. I'll know if you didn't say it, so you better say it. Yeah, let's declare war on Sweden. I think it's time. Oh, he's actually in a war already. What is that? Oh, he's offensive. Good. Even better. He'll be distracted. Subjugation of Sweden. You are mine. We'll raise all of our stuff. And we'll get them on the boats. On the boats. Combine on the boats. Boats. No boats available for them. Boats, 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 boats. And this guy over here has no levy. How nice. That's actually rather convenient for me. Okay, we'll take all of you guys. Really, everyone should just come here to pick him up. Go to Agder. Still have a thing down there, but not enough men. Oh yeah, that's right, and I've expanded over here. Apparently I've been busy. Why don't you boats go over here and pick that up? And you boats can go down here to pick that one up. Actually, yeah, that's fine. There we go. Okay, I'm going to play a little bit. Here's the thing. I've been playing on speed 4. Cole, my courtier, not to be confused with Cole, me, has died. Is that I've been playing on speed 4, and I think I'm missing out on some of the stuff I could be doing because we're playing fast. So I think I'm going to play on speed 3, so we can try to get more stuff done. And we're going to leave these guys behind. Forget them. Who cares? They don't matter. Okay. It's not working out so well. I keep landing more men. I'm trying to get them to go back out to sea. Oh, someone's declared the Third Viking League Independence War on Queen Skuld the Fat. I don't really care about her anymore, so let's just unmark her as special interest and focus more on what we got going on. Okay, I believe that's all of them from the west, so let's go down to here. One thing I do want to prepare you for is that in real life right now, I'm going to be going on a small trip soon. It's going to take me about 3 days to get where I'm going, which is going to affect my ability to play the Old Gods. And by affect it, I mean that I'm going to have to go, this is terrible news, I know. I'm going to have to go down to just 5 a day. The last couple days since it's brand new expansion, I've been doing like 12 a day, like one every 2 hours. Or at least a video every 2 hours, but I just cannot get enough recording time in to maintain that pace. And what I really want to avoid is I do not want to run out of videos and then have a single day go by where nothing gets released. I can't stand it when people do that, like the people that I'm subscribed to. I don't know, I think if you're a YouTube creator or a channel or whatever, you should just have content every day. That's my view of how a channel should work. It's almost like a TV station, you know? Where's our regularly scheduled programming, goddammit? And so I don't want that to happen. Let's focus on his primary provinces, preferably the ones that are weak, like down here. So, okay, let me show you how I've practiced a little bit. So here's what I'm doing now. So with keyboard shortcuts now, you click that, you click that, you click that, you get them on there. Okay, now we don't need that many men, and I don't plan on engaging his army, so let's go ahead and split it up. So we're going to take this, we're going to split it up, and with 6,000 men, I think we can probably get by with, say, 6 groups of 1,000. So let's do that. We'll break them up into groups of about 1,000. So there's one, select this unit, press B again, make it another 1,000. Oop, that's too many. And I've already messed up. That's about 1,000, sounds good. And that's close enough. And that's close. So we got about 6 armies of about 1,000. Actually, this one's actually a little bit weak. Whatever. So now I'm going to send them all there, right, back onto the boats. Then I can select the one that I want to leave behind, like, say, this one, okay? Now these guys are going to get back on the boats. Now that they're all on the boats, what I can do is I can press V and then click. And then I go, okay, you guys go there. Then I click on the boats, press V again, click. You guys can go here. Click on the boats, V, and then we'll say the rest of them I'm going to move to another, we'll put one more army up there. U-1400 can go there. Now we'll wait for these guys to get off the boats. Now we've got those all sieged, we'll move these boats down now. We're not looting, so we don't need to leave the boats in port. He does have a stack of 4,000 men, which I don't like. These 2 counties are weak, plus I believe he owns them himself. Nope, he owns this one and this one. So let's try to siege those 2. So we'll take the larger army and put it here, since it's just a few more men. Oops, I accidentally already have it going down there. 475 should be enough to siege this single castle, I think. And 900 here. Now he's doing his own little war right now, so he's actually distracted with his armies. Now that everyone's in position, I'm going to split up the boats into smaller armies so that there's still a fleet available for these armies. And then I'll take the larger group and put them in the main sea. Now, I'm liking this a little bit better than mass assaults because, as you've noticed, I keep depleting my levy. It's never at maximum strength because I'm always at war and I'm also assaulting. And doing it this way, if you look at the siege mechanics, you'll notice that when you're sieging, you get this outnumbered modifier. If you have like 10 times the number of men in the garrison, you'll get an outnumbered modifier of like 2. So you siege twice as quickly if you have 10 times the men, versus sieging 10 separate counties at normal speed. Which one would you prefer? Well, naturally, if you were to go one after the next, you would get 5 counties sieged with stacking all of your armies on one county at a time, versus 10 counties sieged in the same amount of time if you split them up. So if you can handle the micro, it does make sense to just slow siege, but, you know. And again, that's not assaulting, that's just waiting. So if you're going to wait, then it makes sense to spread them out. If you're going to assault, then obviously you want to put them together. But, you know, especially this early in the game, the technology is very low. So we're getting 4.4% per 12 days, which is about 12% per month, which means it takes, gosh, I don't know, what would that be? 5 months would be 60%. Another 3 months would be another 36. So we'd be looking at 96% in 8 months. So it's about 9 months, about less than a year, barring outside like siege events and things. That's pretty quick, really, to be taking that many counties. We're on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, same number of armies that we have. Even this one with just a meager 475 men is still ticking away at 4.6% per month. The largest army is 1,400, 5.9. It's not that much more. Of course, that county's probably got, yeah, it's got a few more men. We're still finding out about that woman, even though I unmarked her as special interest. In fact, by the time he finishes sieging up this thing and actually moves this army, we might have sieged like 4 of his holdings. We'll probably have to push this all the way to 100% since it is a huge claim. We're pressing a claim for like all of his land in Sweden. But we'll see how it goes. An independence faction. Wonderful. My son, child of a concubine, needs an educator. I feel like my stats are terrible. Let's see if we can find someone with better stats than I have. Technically, isn't that a weird thing? That's weird. English is a very strange language. So you would think that if I said, what did I just say? I said, better stats than me, right? Like, my stats are terrible. Let's see if we can find someone who has better stats than me. Technically, that's wrong. It should be better stats than I. Because you're supposed to suppose the finished verb, which would be better stats than I have. You would not say better stats than me have, because that's wrong. So technically, it's better stats than I. Which just, again, it just sounds weird. It sounds weird to hear proper English. So anyway, here, my wife. That's right. That's why I want to educate him. So I'm going to play at speed 3, I think, a little bit more, which means that a little bit less stuff will happen, but we'll also play better. So, you know, gain some, you lose some. Alright, so he's finished his little war, or finished sieging the county, at least, that he was trying to work on for his other war, which means now he's probably going to come and siege, I don't know, probably try to wrap up his war before he comes toward me, but he could come toward us. After playing through separately that little trial run I did, I gotta say, we're actually really far behind compared to what I was able to do in the other one. But this was also a single county start, and I think I started as the Duke of that word. Svithgod. I cannot even come close to saying that. Yeah. I love how the boats do not cost much to keep up. We have 200 boats, and it costs about 12 gold a year. That's nothing. Actually costs more to maintain, yeah, it still costs more to maintain the heavy infantry. It's nothing. After years of careful planning, Chief Bercy from the court of Alvor has raised a large army of exiles, mercenaries, and hopefuls, declaring his intention to go off and carve out a realm of his own. Good luck with that. Hopefully he's not going to carve it out of my realm. Now, what's your problem? Is it because you're Suaminusco? It is, indeed. I cannot demand your conversion because I am not reformed. We should probably try to get reformed. I could send him money, which would cause him to stop revolting. Or just give him a title. Let's just give him a title for now. Actually, let's give him 2. I've got spare titles. We'll make him a cupbearer and a herdman. Okay, so we're about to get our first round of sieges in. Yay, capture. More prisoners. And this same type of like spreading strategy is something I'm using now when I raid, which is much, much more efficient. Definitely looking forward to raiding after this war. But that'll probably happen in the next video. Hopefully we can wrap this up this war, or this video. And the cities, of course, fall very quickly afterwards. Looks like his army is slowly working its way either into my territory or back into his. It's going to take him a while. Is he going to there? Yeah, he's heading to an island, then probably Finland. Is that actually the county of Finland? Interesting. Okay, so we've got this entire county, right? So let's just go onto the boats, select V, and then move on to the next county. Accidentally, actually. Can we go into this little sea? Excellent. Alright, so let's do that, and we'll leave a few men behind, a few boats behind for him. We're all over the place. And as soon as he gets close to me, then I will recombine the armies. But the micro is not that hard, really. It takes a little bit of practice. Okay, so now he's working his way into Aland. I don't think we'll be able to get all of this sieged. Might be able to get one more town. Okay, so he'll be there now on March 1st. So I've got about 2 weeks. Takes about 5 days to get on boats, so... Oh god, it's so tempting to wait and see if that can happen. Let's give it 3 more days. 1, 2, 3. Do we get it? Oh... I think there's still only 28 days in February, so... Damn. Yeah, we gotta go. That's too bad. I was hoping we could sack that last city. Okay. A dangerous revolt has broken out in Friesland. Many prominent Dutch landholders have raised an army of peasants, trained and led by a corps of proper soldiers. They seek to restore the kingdom of Frisia. Okay. Now he's heading to Westmaneland. He'll be there on March 15th. So we're not going to be able to do anything with that, but that's fine. We'll just wait a few days. And now go to the boats. Retreat to the boats. And then what I start to do is I don't combine the armies because I like having them split up that way. Now he'll be here. Gosh, yeah. We're not going to siege as much stuff as I wanted, but it's okay. And now we just head back to the armies that are the other ones that he's not come to. And when he comes around, then we'll go back to those. Probably get an army down to Samland. We could assault, but by the time he gets down here, we'll probably siege through it anyway. Alright, so I'm going to wrap this one up here. In the next video, we will probably wrap up this war on Sweden, and then see where we go from there. Thanks so much for watching. See you soon.